Welcome back to Sunrise Daily. Well, we've got Davies Ikanya, who is the chairman of the All Progressive Congress in Rivers State. Well, some of the issues raised about the ongoing trial is that you say that a man was picked up from police station, and it's the police here who are doing the prosecution, isn't it? But then, on the other hand, many also wonder, where is it done that you have to set up a special panel, in fact, this is a tribunal, to look into just a bail case?
I've told you that I'm not a lawyer. You heard the lawyers spoke yesterday in your station, and they said it's right. The accused person is applying that, listen, I can't get justice the way this panel is. Number two, these people are boasting that I will be incarcerated. I will not be granted bail. They already know what is going to be the outcome in these other courts. Can I be helped to have a fair hearing? And the Court of Appeal says, yes, we can help you. It's one Court of Appeal in the whole country. Can these people hear this matter?
Yeah, but Mr. Ikanya,
anything that is wrong, even as a layman, I told you I'm not a lawyer.
Now, yes, you say you're not a lawyer, but you know, they also give instances wherein you've got people in the custody of state security. They have also said they do not have confidence in a particular case or a judge. What they simply do, they apply, they change the judge. But not that they set up a special panel to hear their cases. And they wonder, why should this one be different? Even as a layman, you could respond.
No, see, except you are not following up with the Rivers cases. We have always complained of how the governor and his people have tried to muzzle the judiciary in the state. And our complaints will be shouting. So anybody presiding over the courts should listen to us. I'm not also sure that Nyeche can give any example of an accused who has applied to the court to say, I can't get fair hearing, and he's not allowed access to fair hearing. He cannot give such example. I thought he was coming to talk about those people that they bluntly entered nolli prosecute to set free, who have left the police cells with their guns and are harassing innocent citizens in the state, killing people every day.
Well, the other aspect,
you see the kind of killing that is going on in Rivers State.
The other aspect of this is that when you speak about nolli, former AGFs in the last time too, they granted a man who was seen on TV clobbering another member of the House. Didn't they enter in nolli for the case? The case didn't go on, did it? And then on the other hand of this, when you talk about
no, see, you are mixing up the issues. Something happened in the chambers of the House of Assembly. It has a law that governs that. This other one, 3 criminals shot and killed policemen, shot and killed innocent citizens, and they were caught with arms in their hands, brought to police station, and then you enter a nolli. It's different from a fight in the assembly. Okay,
now you could explain, even though you say you're not a lawyer.
Right, so that the public will be able to follow up the arguments.
All right, the last time out, did the AGF enter a nolli or not?
What?
In the last case where we saw him clobbering someone on TV, was a nolli entered in that case or not?
I told you that that was what happened in the chambers, in the hallowed chambers of the assembly.
We need to wrap up soon.
Governing the hallowed chambers of the...
Let me bring this to you then. If this panel, assuming without considering that that's what's going to happen, if they grant him bail, are they the ones that are going to try the case eventually?
Yes. I don't know. I don't know. What I know is that Ojukaye has said, give me fair hearing. These people here will not give me fair hearing. And I think it is only proper and good for the president of the Court of Appeal, or for the Court of Appeal itself, to grant Ojukaye his request so that he will have access to fair hearing. And I also heard Nyeche talk about Zainab, the INEC person. Do you know that these people consistently blackmail INEC? And they get away with it. And it has become their stock in trade. If you heard when Newsweek said anybody that comes to conduct election in Rivers State should write his or her own will. What happened? They harass people at gunpoint, ask them to write results, and they have been declared they have gone into office. They benefit by blackmailing people that are to do their genuine job, just to confuse them and make sure that they don't work very hard.
So what do we now say?
How can they dare to accuse Zainab?
I'm just wondering, because they have also raised objections.
A lady that has made sure that elections went on very well in Rivers State.
Mr. Ikanya, if I may come in, can you hear me?
Harass the officers.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Thank you. Now, they've raised objection with the constitution of not just the fact that a panel was constituted, but also the members that have been put in that panel. What do you have to say about the members who have been put in the panel?
I don't know the members. The Court of Appeal knows their members. Who do they want to be put there? Okay, let them go and select the judges for the Court of Appeal now. They want to do their work and do the work of the Court of Appeal.
They say that this same members, just a moment, they say that these same members granted your party victory at the Court of Appeal level during the election petitions tribunal. You're saying you haven't heard that they are the same people?
You know, it's very funny. It's very funny. It's very funny for them. It's very funny for them to speak in that language. You knew what happened at the Supreme Court. Will we say that if any Supreme Court judge appears in any of the cases that tried that particular case, we say that person is disqualified? I think they are just blackmailing the judiciary, and they are getting away with it. Nobody is telling them to stop this nonsense, except a judgment is entered in their favor. Hear what Joseph Wike said, that God knows that if the Supreme Court judgment that gave him that election had gone the other way, that nobody would have slept in Rivers State, there would have been bloodshed. Can you imagine? Always wanting the judiciary to do his bidding. Unless a name tallies with the name that is in his mind.
Well, Mr. Kaya, we're not privy to that comment. We can't verify any of those that you have said. But this is where I have to draw the curtains on the program. We appreciate your comment.
They said that the names, these people...
Mr. Kaya, yes, we need to go. Mr. Davies Ikanya is the chairman of the APC in Rivers State. Thank you for coming on the program today. Well, there you go. That's also where we draw the curtains today on the program. And the judiciary always keeps getting this from
I think
anywhere you turn.
With all of this, we need to also get across to the NJC on this matter. Don't forget the case about the man who was killed by the wife in Ibadan, whom they said she was ill, she couldn't come to the court yesterday. So there are some cases that the NJC should actually beam its searchlight on. And on the Rivers matter, the Attorney General of the state should also be on Sunrise Daily to also expatiate more on what they have just alleged here.
But then, yes, we'll keep tabs on all of these matters and bring you all of them, whichever one we get. Well, we thank you for watching today. We'll be back tomorrow. I'm Chamberlain Oso.
Well, thank you, Maokwe Ogun.
Many thanks. I'm Sulaiman Alede.